Hola, mi nombre es Héctor Rocha. Hello, my name is Héctor Rocha, and in this short video I'm going to share with you some of the trends and issues for integrating technology in the second foreign language classroom. For this research project, I investigate how foreign language teachers are using ICT in the classroom. To show you the importance of using technology within a learning language program, I will share with you three different sources of information: a video, a website, an academic article. The first resource I used in this research project was an article titled "Integrating ICT into Second Language Education in a Vocational High School," written by Shelley Young. The second resource was a video named "Integrating ICT into the MFL Classroom." The video was uploaded to the webpage www.joydale.typepad.com by Joydale. The third resource was a webpage called ICT Across the Curriculum. This video will provide a summary of the information given by each of the three resources, identify the type of technologies that have been used by teachers and students and how they have been using them. And finally, I will state some of the advantages and disadvantages of using these technologies in the classroom. Language is a social practice of meaning making and interpretation. It is not enough for language learners just to know grammar and vocabulary. They also need to know how that language is used to create and represent meanings, how to communicate with others, and how to engage with the communication of others. Therefore, using ICT in the language classrooms is important because it opens the doors to access multiple ways to find information as well as interact with people all over the world, making the language learning engaging, meaningful, and interactive. In the article "Integrating ICT into Second Language Education in a Vocational High School," the author conducted an investigation about the potential impacts of integrating the Internet into English as a second language class in a vocational senior school in Taiwan. In total, 29 students and an English teacher were part of this investigation. The results of this investigation showed that students were more engaged and keen to learn their foreign language as a result of using the Internet as a learning tool. The study showed that the integration of ICT into the foreign language learning created a virtual environment that changed the way that learning takes place in a traditional classroom. Students were eager to explore because for them, learning through a computer-mediated communication environment lowered their psychological impediments that stopped them from freely expressing themselves. The investigation also indicated that students' learning skills, critical thinking, problem solving, and communication skills were enhanced by participating in class web page constructions and online activities. In this, some strategies were implemented, for example, using email and e-chat communication to motivate students to write and speak in the target language. The implementation of Internet as a strategy for second language acquisition in a regular classroom provides students with a less threatening means to communicate, transforming learning from a traditional passive experience to one of discovery, exploration, and excitement in a less stressful setting. The Internet increased engagement, confidence, and responsibility among ILS students. This is because students feel less stressful over making mistakes, as most tasks are carried out anonymously, with the tutor being the only one who knows the students' identities in the virtual environment. Two disadvantages were found as a result of implementing Internet within teaching and learning foreign languages. Firstly, Internet alone could not improve student English writing in terms of linguistic proficiency and grammatical accuracy. Secondly, lack of home computer access would put those students at a disadvantage because they could only use class time and class breaks during the school day to access the computers in the computer lab. The video resource I found provides instructions about using Flash Meeting, a free web-based video conferencing tool planned for use within education. This video is composed by 2 tutorials made by Chris Thomas, and clear instructions and tips are given to successfully book and join a video conference through Flash Meeting. Also, information is provided regarding the additional website features that make the video conference more productive. For example, how to use a replay of the recordings at a later date and how to edit it, to make the Flash Meeting file suitable for a variety of uses. Flash Meeting is handy for modern foreign language teachers because it opens the opportunity to video conference with local and international schools, giving language learning more authenticity. Some of the advantages of integrating Flash Meeting into the classroom are that it works as a closed system where users need authorization from the manager of the account. This is especially good in education settings to protect students' privacy and security. Another advantage is that all video conferences can be recorded and edited. Therefore, the students are able to record themselves and listen back to improve their pronunciation and fluency when learning a foreign language. Although Flash Meeting is a video conferencing tool, webcams are not necessary for the program to run. However, the computer's microphone and speakers must be fully operational. Flash Meeting also can be used with whiteboards and files, and documents can be shared during the video conference, which is a great way of collaborating on work with students in another schools. There are 4 disadvantages with Flash Meeting. First one, it's server availability. If the system is being used by many users at the same time, the quality of the communication is not the best. The second disadvantage is that it works as a lower bandwidth, and only one person can speak at the same time. The third disadvantage is that the quality of the recording is only as good as the individual's webcam. And the fourth disadvantage is that schools need to have ample computers available for the students. On this website, the author provides examples of using Internet and 3 different web applications: Boki, Glockstar, and Stupeflix. Boki is a free service that lets you create customized speaking characters. Glockstar is a web application tool that allows users to create virtual posters combining text, audio, video, images, and hyperlinks, and to share them with others electronically. Stupeflix is useful to make beautiful movies using your photos and videos. The author explains how the Internet and the web application just mentioned helped his year 9, 10, and 11 students to practice their speaking, reading, writing, and listening foreign language skills. There are 4 advantages of using the Internet and web-based software in your language class. The first one is that you can assist students in all 4 modes of language: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, by using one software program only. For example, with Glockstar, students only need to make use of all 4 skills and put them into one piece of work. The second advantage is that students and teachers can check the work anytime, anywhere, because programs are Internet-based. You can have access to them from any device, such as tablets, smartphones, or laptops. The third advantage is that the Internet doesn't need special programs to run on any computer. For instance, you can download videos in the target language to trigger vocabulary. Alternatively, you can encourage students to use the Internet for research and use an inter-school social network to communicate with foreign language students around the world. The fourth advantage is that web-based software contributes to developing self-assessment skills among students, because whether tasks are written or spoken, all files are recorded. Therefore, students can check their own work to correct any mistake. There are 3 disadvantages of using the internet and web-based software in your language class. First one is that to integrate ICT into your lesson activities, the cost of laptops, wireless broadband, and projectors, for example, require a large percentage of the school's budget. Second disadvantage is that students, instead of using their laptops or tablets for their studies, visit social networking sites like Facebook or Twitter. The third disadvantage is that web-based software can remove attention from the main objective of the learning process, to develop ICT skills, which might be less important. This research project has explored the different information and communication technologies used by modern language teachers in their classroom. These technologies are the internet, web page, video conference, flash meeting, Bokeh, Glosta, and Stupeflix. There are advantages and disadvantages with regard to the integration of these technologies in the classroom. Some of the most notable advantages are the transformation of learning from a traditional passive experience to one of discovery, exploration, and excitement in a less stressful setting, thus increasing confidence and responsibility on students. Another important advantage of using ICT in the classroom is the opportunity for students to develop all 4 modes of language: listening, reading, writing, and speaking by using one software program only. Some of the major disadvantages are that not all students have computers at home. A school's budget cannot afford the cost of buying devices, and students can misuse the technology. Therefore, learning objectives remain unachieved. These are some recommendations for teachers who are motivated to integrate ICT into their classrooms. First, ensure you are familiar with the technology you are planning to integrate into your classroom before you implement it, and research the advantages and disadvantages of using the technology according to your students' needs. Second, teach and provide students capacitation on the technology that will be used before you start your language program. Third, be sure about the availability of computers for the total length of the language program. Fourth, discuss and create with students a code of rules and behaviors to be implemented during the lessons using ICT.